Salve gente, ben ritrovati e ritrovate qua su Black Mirror 3. Ah, che bella aria qui che abbiamo. Allora, no, aspetta, non tocca andare a Willow Creek, tocca andare al castello, no? Marco Nero Mironello. Guarda come corre! La mappa è fatta da schifo. Fare la foto.
Oh well, here goes nothing. A photo of me in front of the castle. That'll have to do for Murray.
Mazza come corre! Almeno cerchiamo di terminare l'atto 1 oggi.
So there, you've got your stupid photo. Happy?
Oh, I can hardly recognize a thing.
Me in front of the castle as agreed? Okay, off to the cops, Murray.
I'm sure you know how important my exonerating statement in the Valley murder case is.
Murray.
Okay, I'll take it.
First, go to the police station.
All right, then I'll go today. I'm an honorable businessman.
And I'm a possessed madman.
I suggest taking a rest in your room first, and then when you wake up, everything will have been sorted with the police.
It really could use some sleep.
Tom sta sempre a leggere giornale o fa finta?
Huh. Someone shoved something under the door. I can help you prove your innocence because I believe in your innocence. But I have to be able to trust you too. We can't meet yet, which is why I'm just gonna send you clues. If you want to take up my offer, then you'll find the first lead at your father's grave.
Allora, il biglietto messo sotto la porta dice, o meglio, c'è scritto: posso aiutarti a provare che sei innocente, perché io credo davvero che tu lo sia, ma devo anche potermi fidare di te. È un controsenso. Non possiamo ancora incontrarci, ed ecco perché ti sto mandando questi indizi. Se deciderai di accettare la mia offerta, troverai il primo indizio presso la tomba di tuo padre.
Huh, that's a bit confusing. Who's this message from? Murray? He doesn't have an interest in proving my innocence. And anyway, he would just tell me himself. But who else knows I'm living here in the hotel? I need to follow this up carefully. And I ought to find out where the graveyard is around here.
Chissà se lui ha informazioni dove si trova.
Hi, Murray.
Oh, the esteemed Mr. Michaels. What's on your mind?
Murray, do you know where the local graveyard is?
A graveyard? Didn't you want to take a rest?
I'm not up for resting anymore.
I'm sure you can't mean the graveyard behind the hotel. It's being redone right now.
It's being what?
I've had it removed for the time being so I can relocate it in a sensational new setting. It means I can charge more for some of the rooms with views over the Gordon graveyard.
You've had the Gordon family graves leveled?
To be quite honest, there was only Lothar Gordon's grave there, the founder of the original sanatorium. The family crypt is in the churchyard at Wormhill.
Ah, right. In Warm Hill, then. Is this note here from you?
Pardon? No, I speak to my guests personally when I've got something for them.
Was there anyone here asking for me earlier?
No, you're simply not well known enough. But that'll soon change, believe me.
See you, Murray.
Back to work.
Quindi da qui dovrei prendere il sentiero e mi va verso da Blackmira verso la... Vabbè, facciamo intanto un salto a paesino.
She doesn't seem to be in. She doesn't seem to be in. I've no idea where that path leads. Before I get myself lost. According to the map, this stream's called Old Wansford. It's really overgrown back there, and foggy too. It wouldn't surprise me if some undead ghoul suddenly started staggering about. Why should I go into the middle of the woods?
Perché già ci sei.
Warm Hill Church, 800 years old and no spire. Very unusual. A fortified tower with battlements. That might have been more essential than a bell tower. That's a lightning rod. Tower looks a bit singed. Maybe it was hit by lightning. This part looks like it's been pushed in. Wonder if it was a hearse driver with parking problems. Ancient headstones. It looks like the design hasn't changed in hundreds of years. It's quite a recent grave. There are even a few flowers still lying on it. That's quite a recent grave.
L'altra volta si entrava da qua nella chiesa. E queste tombe non c'erano.
Locked. That's probably the priest's house back there. Locked. That's probably the priest's house back there.
Beh, la prospettiva da ammettere è buona.
This is where Miss Valley is buried. Murdered by my cursed sister. Perhaps I should bring a few flowers the next time I visit. This is where Miss Valley is buried.
Tombe anonime.
Gravestones without names. Wow, the fence has really been battered. If we were in India, I would say it was a herd of elephants. Gravestones without names. This certainly isn't a well-groomed graveyard. Most of the graves are overgrown with twining roots. The wall has collapsed right in the middle without having a demolition ball taken to it. It takes a few hundred years for that kind of thing to happen. That's William Gordon's grave, my great-grandfather. He died in August 1981. No idea why he wasn't buried in the family crypt. That's the Gordon family crypt. The musty skeletons of my ancestors are just behind this door. I'm not interested in paying them a family visit. Locked. That's probably the priest's house back there. That's William Gordon's grave, my great-grandfather. He died in August 1981. No idea why he wasn't buried in the family crypt. That's William Gordon's grave. Nice idea for graveyard tourists, but not for me.
Dovrebbe esserci il custode. Dovrebbe.
Bare wooden pews. Very inviting. They really make you want to kneel down and pray. There are some phrases from the Bible engraved in this. Behold the Lamb of God that taketh away the sin of the world, says John 1 verse 29. For to me to live is Christ and to die is gain, says Philip, also 1 verse 21. For many are called, but few are chosen. Matthew, blah, blah, blah. The Lord is with me, I will not be afraid. Psalms 118, verse 6. There are some phrases from the Bible. Behold the Lamb of God, for many are called, but few are chosen.
Perché molti sono chiamati ma pochi eletti.
The Lord is with me.
Vabbè, va.
Who's that? Doesn't look like the priest.
Il prete non c'è mai, oh.
Hey, you there. Good morning.
What the? Oh, I'm sorry, lad. I must have nodded off.
In the confession box?
The bench has a cushion on it, at least.
You're not the priest, are you?
God forbid. I'm Mark, the grave digger.
You don't happen to know, being the grave digger and all, where Samuel Gordon's grave is? He must have been buried in 1981.
That's a tough one, lad. So many people died here 12 years ago. Good and evil alike in the strangest of circumstances. I really can't remember who ended up where. You'd be better off talking to Father Frederick, the priest. Perhaps he can remember.
Where would I find the priest then?
Today? Well, you won't find him at all. He left around midday. Some conference or other. Supposed to be back by noon tomorrow, though.
Quindi sta dicendo devo tornare.
There's a fresh grave in front of the church.
That'll be Sally's, the young cook from the castle. The poor thing was burned to death, just like old Bates. The fire didn't really make any difference. But Bates isn't here. Lady Victoria insisted on burying him in the Golden Crypt, like a member of the family.
Just like Lady Eleanor, I assume.
Yes, there's still plenty of space in the crypt. Lots of the Gordons haven't been buried there.
Why not?
Well, there are just too many murderers and suicides. They're frowned upon in Catholic graveyards, particularly the ones who commit suicide.
Why? What happens to them?
Well, they're buried anonymously, without any religious ceremony, without the ringing of the bells, without any prayers, without a priest, nothing. They're all buried before sunrise, over by the north wall.
Isn't that what they used to do hundreds of years ago?
Perhaps where you come from. But we're in Warmill, the manor of Black Mirror Castle. Things are all a bit different around here, my lad.
It's quite a woody area.
That's also supposed to be the reason it's such a bloody area.
The evil of the woods? People around here read too many horror stories.
Or have experienced it themselves. Have you been in the woods here at night?
No.
They say there's plenty to see. Murderous lords of the castle. The undead. Mordred's voracious hellhounds. There are many stories about it. Probably as many stories as there are people here.
The woods around Willow Creek strike me as being particularly creepy.
Yes, and the number of wild boars in there is uncanny. I've known them to trample down my fences to get at the clientele. But I've got some crafty traps set up. I'm looking forward to having a roast. The priest gave his permission.
Can you tell me anything about the church?
What do you mean then, lad? Who built it? It certainly wasn't me, even if I might look that old. Must have been around the time Marcus Gordon was alive. Have you seen the dark part of the tower up there?
Yes?
He ran out of stone, and they say he took stones from his castle walls to finish it off. Demolished his own castle to finish the church.
A model Christian.
Perhaps his time was running out. Got himself buried in there in the end.
A crypt that's 100 feet tall with an altar and a bell tower, all for him alone. What a modest man.
All those toffs are. No, he treated himself to an extra crypt underneath the nave. But it caved in 12 years ago. Nobody can get in there anymore.
What is it you actually do all day?
Answer stupid questions.
I mean, digging graves can't be all you do.
Yeah, you're right, lad. I don't just dig. I repair things too, keep the church in order, guard the graves. And if you think that the weeds grow on their own around here, then think again. It ain't weeds and it don't grow on its own. But who's interested anyway?
What did you mean by that? You guard the graves?
Well, because of the clientele. So they don't get dug up by dogs and the like.
Which dogs?
Well, strays from around here. For them, a graveyard is like
An underground hot dog stand?
Yeah, exactly. With bloody tough sausages.
Do you know Wormhill well?
Of course, but it's just a few houses on the back of the woods. There's more life in here, I tell you. Are you looking for something in particular?
No, I'm just trying to get an idea of the place.
Looking around this graveyard would give you a better idea of the place. And should you want to reserve yourself a spot here, then let me know. I recommend the southern slope. That's the best location.
Thanks for the tip, but I'm in no hurry to die just yet.
Maybe death's in a hurry to come and get you.
You must have a lot to do around here, being the gravedigger.
Oh, that's right. My job here is quite secure.
I'd better be going.
Keep your eyes peeled, lad.
Bene, abbiamo parlato con il becchino.
Oh, is it that late already?
La navata qui è bella. Che questa.
This is Sally's grave. She was murdered. This is where Miss Valley is buried. Murdered by my cursed sister. Perhaps I should bring a few flowers the next time I visit. Gravestones without names. Nice idea for graveyard tourists, but not for me.
Beh, bello, c'è la luna piena, c'è il corvetto qui, ci sono tombe anonime di là. Potrebbe esserci Samuel sepolto. Le candele però sono accese. Sempre accese?
That's William Gordon's grave, my great grandfather. He died in.
Allora, che dicevo?
I can help you prove your innocence because I believe in your innocence.
Possiamo
But I
vedere.
have to be able to trust you too.
Se deciderai di accettare la mia offerta, troverai il
Which
primo
is why
indizio
I'm
presso la
using a
tomba di
secret
tuo
clues.
padre.
If you want to take up my offer, then you'll find.
La
I'm not
tomba?
gonna get any further with this letter today without the priest.
Certo, devo aspettare il padre. Che arrivi il padre, nel senso... In senso ecclesiastico del termine. Ma sicuramente qui c'è sangue. Almeno per ora. Una cosa è qui. Allora, salviamo. Yes.
Why should I go into the middle of the woods? Those must be wild boars. There's supposed to be plenty of them around here. Why should I go into the middle of the woods? More demonic hellhounds you see in local fables. Why should I better get out of here.
Mamma mia.
This up for too long. How come I'm not waking up? This must just be a nightmare. Have they gone? Calm before the storm? I think I better wait until those beasts have lost their appetite. A box that's just rotten away. Don't want to know what's in that. A padlock of the really sturdy variety. Damn, don't say somebody lives here. There's something lying under the bed, but I can't get at it. An oil lamp. Doesn't seem all that old. Maybe it still works. Oh, that's better. I can see now.
Che bella signora. Fantasma.
An old bucket. Oh, I hope that isn't the toilet. That almost looks the same as the shredder in the museum. There's something lying in it. A rusty old garden implement.
La casetta nel bosco.
It's soft, damp, and cold. Yuck.
E che ha preso?
The floorboards here sure creak loudly. The floorboards here sure creak loudly. I'm guessing that's paint thinners or gasoline for cleaning stuff. Ugh, smells something like that at least. Nothing more to see.
C'è l'anima.
A file. Huh. The escape tool of choice. In the comics, at least.
Sì, ma le mettono sempre dentro alle arance.
I'd need years for that. I reckon the lock would grind through the file instead of the other way around. It's fastened shut. Half the bed has already collapsed into the floor. I can't drag it through the hut. Gotcha.
Ralph?
A cardboard box. Somebody scribbled something on the lid. I can't decipher it. The word definitely begins with an R, though. Let's take a look inside. A rag doll. Pretty ugly and worn out. I recognize it. I've seen it before. It was Ralph's. Yep, that's his doll. Mr. Bubby, or whatever he called it. Strange. How'd it get here? Why has Ralph left it? He never used to go anywhere without it. What else have we got? A luminous sticker with a smiley on it. And a cork from a bottle. This must be Ralph's shack. Or his hideaway. I've got what I wanted. I hope that the light doesn't attract any wild animals, or worse. Another door. Let's see now. Was kinda obvious. There's storage behind it for logs. It stretches right to the door. There's no getting through here. The file is worn down. At the very most, you could file your fingernails with it. A rag doll called Mr. Bubby, Ralph's best friend. No thanks. I don't really want to know what's died in there. Nothing more to see. A padlock of the really sturdy variety.
E come cacchio lo rompo il lucchetto?
The floorboards here sure creak loudly. The file is worn down. At the very most, you could file your fingernails with it. A couple of luminous smiley stickers. Whoever lives here must be scared of the dark.
Sì.
A peculiar shadow. It's fastened shut. A padlock of the really sturdy variety.
Allora, come cacchio era la cosa? Devo aprire questa cassa. Boh, vediamo un po'. Mi sono bloccato in un'area. Boh. Ah, eccolo, trovato. Allora, andate lì una strada, prendete subito il sentiero di campagna in alto a sinistra, preso. Vi troverete dentro una capanna. Esaminate la cassapanca che sarà chiusa per ora. Il letto e la lampada a olio. Raccogliete la lima in alto a destra, la bottiglietta poco sopra e il rastrello a sinistra. Fatto. Usate l'accendino con la lampada a olio. Dopo la cat scena, esaminate la finestra, utilizzate l'accendino con le assi sotto la porta. L'accendino nelle assi sotto la porta? Ah, ma l'avevo fatto però. Eh,
There's a hell of a draft through the gaps in the boards. This shack's obviously not built on solid ground. The floorboards here sure creak loudly.
Va bene, abbiamo esaminato. Utilizzate il rastrello sul letto e raccogliete la scatola. Esaminate per trovare Mr. Bobby, la bambola di razza, un adesivo fluorescente e un tappo di bottiglia. Esaminate l'ombra misteriosa dietro la lampada, quindi la lampada per raccogliere la chiave da usare con il lucchetto. Ah, l'ombra misteriosa è l'ombra proiettata della chiave, certo.
I think I know where that mysterious shadow's coming from. Well, how about that? And so the key falls into my possession. fits. As I thought, full of junk. So let's have a look. Damn. That looks like one of the robes and the masks from the order that was after me. Huh. But at the same time, it's also proof that the order existed. I'll take it with me. There's some paper in the robe. Seems to be a letter to the order. Quite badly torn. Unable to stop the evil, already sacrificed. His objective, or something happens to me. No trace is to be...
Incapace di fermare il male. GC sacrificato. Già sacrificato, pardon. Poi mancante suo obiettivo o accadesse qualcosa. Non dovremmo permettere... Poi sotto. Che possa condurre. Questa frase è difficile da dire.
I'm not completely certain, but it appears to be a request to cover up all traces of the order. That would explain why the robe is in the shack. I'll put it back. Perhaps I'll find something useful after all.
Un cavallotto. Un metro.
A corkscrew and a yardstick. They look in reasonable shape. I'll take them.
Certo, un metro in Inghilterra al massimo, eh?
I've got a feeling that this baby's gonna come in handy.
Bene, abbiamo fatto il pieno.
I won't be able to manage that. I'm gonna need a bigger tool.
Allora, bene, stiamo per finire. Allora, dove la benzina? Sulla motosega, ovviamente.
The tank's just about half full. Hopefully that'll be enough. All right, that ought to hold. Now we can get going. Interesting. There's at least half a meter of space below the boards. The shack must have been built on stilts. The next time I'm being pursued by hellhounds and hide in a shack, I'll look out for that as I go in.
Andiamo.
I'll just cut myself a trapdoor in the floor. It can also be closed again in an emergency. Cool. I can sneak outside through the door. Good. Let's try it. I'm better leaving the heavy junk here. Good. No wild beasts for miles. Weird. No tracks. The beasties couldn't have just disappeared into thin air. Oh, no.
Describe what you saw.
I saw myself as a child. I was playing with my sister in the woods. It's not far away from the castle. I could see it behind the trees. There was a man there, too.
Could you make out who it is?
No, he had his back to me. But something very bad has happened.
What's happened?
My sister, she's fallen in a hole. She's screaming. What should I do?
Adrian, you're not there anymore. Remember what you did at the time.
I ran to the hole, and I don't know. I can't remember. You woke me up before I could help her.
I didn't wake you up, Adrian. You woke up of your own accord. It would appear everything in you is trying to fend off this memory. Seems you really want to suppress it.
Or I just can't remember.
The memory is still there. You just need to let it happen.
It's easy for you to say.
Perhaps you should tackle this memory in a conscious state. Try and find the place in the woods that you saw. You need an anchor in the present.
If you say so.
And with regards to the hallucinations, I've ordered a medication. It should help to suppress them.
Very good. I'll take it. At least you can rely on conventional medicine.
Please take this prescription and give it to a buyer in the shop. She'll give you the medication.
Oh, she's a pharmacist too?
In a little village like this, everyone has more than one role.
Ebbene,
Doctor?
How can I help you?
Something strange happened to me last night. I don't know what was real and what wasn't.
Tell me about it, Adrian.
I was just on my way back to the village when I was attacked by large black dogs in the woods. Fortunately, there was a shack close by, which I was able to hold up in. I couldn't get back out through the door. Once I cut my way outside through the floor with a chainsaw, there were no signs the dogs had been there at all. Then I fell unconscious. Supposedly, Murray found me there in the middle of the night and brought me back to the hotel. But I can't remember any of that.
A classic dream of repression. The black dogs, and then... there's nothing there. It's a deep-seated fear of the consequences of your actions.
e che azioni, scusami.
What do these black dogs mean? What kind of creatures are they?
Fleeing from vicious, aggressive dogs. That sounds like a typical nightmare. It expresses the fear of one's own aggressive side. Were the dogs alone, or was someone with them?
No, they were alone. Just the dogs.
Dogs who roam around without a human master suggests a suppressed issue with dominance. It could also suggest exactly the opposite, though. That the dreamer is neglecting a particular part of himself, which is alluded to by the nature of the dogs. What breed of dog were they?
No idea. Hellhounds? They were definitely huge and black.
Large dogs reinforce the meaning I was talking about. The fact that they're black would suggest their origin in the subconscious.
Are there any tablets I can take for this? Do you know Ralph?
Ralph? No. Who's that?
Oh, not so important. I saw a woman dressed in white. Almost looked like some kind of wedding dress.
Where did you see her?
When I was locked in the shack, from the window, she was standing on the edge of the clearing. She saw me and then disappeared into the woods.
Did she say anything or do anything?
Well, I didn't hear anything, but perhaps. She certainly wasn't just wandering around. It almost seemed as though she was looking for something.
Really? There's a legend here in Willow Creek about a white lady who wanders through the woods looking for her child. In vain, as the story goes, but no one has ever seen her.
Until now.
Don't worry, Adrian. That's a completely natural reaction to this myth. It originates from the collective longing for a pure mother figure who can be adored like a saint. Out of the whole thing that there are chosen ones who perceive her apparition. And everyone wants to be a chosen one. That's just human.
You've got an explanation for everything, haven't you?
Psychology is the modern theology.
Bella questa. La psicologia, la moderna teologia.
What can you tell me about Warm Hill?
Well, not a lot, really. It's a little hamlet that belongs to Willow Creek. There are only a few people living there. Most of the houses are falling apart. I think it's where all the miners used to live.
Catch you later.
Take care.
My head's still pounding. Lucky that Murray found me in the woods yesterday. I probably would have frozen otherwise. I should get this medication as soon as possible. And I could ask the inspector whether Murray's finally corrected his statement. And I've got an appointment with the priest, too. It can't be that difficult to find my father's grave. Oh, and I should find that ominous place in the woods. Enjoy it, Darren. It's gonna be a long day.
Io volevo andare qua dietro.
Closed. Strange. The shop was still open this time yesterday.
Ah, e anche Matt è uscito fuori.
Hey, Matt. So, when you finally gonna get gone with your fun fair?
So, how are we then, eh? Still possessed by the devil?
I wouldn't joke about it if I were you.
That's supposed to be a threat.
Let's say more, well-meant recommendation.
You really have got a few screws loose.
Appunto.
So, what exactly did go wrong when you were born?
Disennato.
As much as when you were born, Mr. Twisted Firestarter.
Have fun.
Oi, arsehole! When you miss me, paint a heart on the wall.
Will do. Blood.
Dio. Questa è ancora con la tizia a fare
Hey,
l'amore.
Zach.
What do you want now?
Did I say something wrong?
No, I'm just a bit busy. The inspector hasn't been here all morning, and I have to do everything myself.
By the way, I was in the woods last night and I got chased by some black dogs into a shack. I got locked in, but I managed to escape using a chainsaw. Then I fell unconscious.
You just can't help yourself, am I right? And why are you telling me this?
You look so bored. I'm sure you must have heard of the White Lady.
She's spooked around the woods for centuries. Why do you ask? Is she a relative of yours too?
Abaya's shop is closed. Is today some kind of holiday that I don't know about?
No.
Where's the inspector?
Cafe, I think.
Or maybe you can help me. Has Murray been here about his statement?
Murray? Yes, he was here. Wanted to discuss something urgently with the inspector.
Do you know what it was about?
I can't tell you that.
Goodbye, Constable.
Hmm.
I'm not going back there voluntarily.
Camminiamo indietro.
Huh. There's Bobby, the village idiot. Well, no, that's being unfair. He's pretty much the nicest guy for miles around. Hello, Bobby.
Oh, hi, Darren. Is it true that you're evil now?
No, Bobby, you don't need to be scared. I'd never do anything to anyone.
The others said that you set fire to the castle.
You shouldn't believe everything people tell you, Bobby. I'm innocent. I was just in the wrong place at the wrong time.
That's what Tom says all the time too.
Vedi? Dice anche Tom.
Okay, Darren. I believe you.
Aren't you working in the museum anymore?
No. Mrs. Puff sent me away.
The mayor has sent you away? How come she did that?
I didn't take enough care, she said. I did lose the key.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. Are you working here now?
Yeah, but not for money, but for Denise. She's my new girlfriend. I help her out.
And what does Edward have to say about that?
Nothing. He gives me a cloth and a wash bucket.
I get it. The waiter, Edward, is he pleased that you're helping her as well?
He'd send me away, but I always came back. Then he said that if I make myself useful, I can stay. I'm not allowed to just sit and stare at Denise, because people would get scared of me. I don't like it if people are scared of me.
I don't like that either.
Edward said as well that if I touch a cake, then I'll have to eat it. And they don't give me coffee anymore because it makes me ill.
And is Denise happy you're helping her out?
Yeah, she gives me muffins and chocolate.
That's kind of her.
But I don't want to have it for nothing. I'll pay for it later. I don't want her to get into trouble.
That's nice of you, Bobby. You really like her then?
Oh yeah, Denise is much prettier than Mrs. Puff. She's even more beautiful than the sun.
Oh, ecco perché t'ha licenziato la sindaca.
Tell me, Bobby, do you know the village policeman?
Yeah, but I don't like him. Tom doesn't like him either.
What's your brother Tom up to then?
I don't know. He's not around much right now. But that's good too. He said
È vero, è vero.
kill you if he finds you.
I'd better be going.
Okay, Darren.
How you doing?
Wonderfully. What can I do for you, sir?
Has the inspector been here yet today?
No, sir. I haven't seen him all day. I've just got here.
And Denise?
Denise has also disappeared.
Both of them not there, huh?
No.
I'd better be going.
Please, do us the honor again soon, sir.
Che è strano.
I better not go in there right now, or Denise will bar me from the place.
Ma lei non c'è.
Closed. Strange. The shop was still open this time yesterday.
Ah, dovrei provare a chiamare l'avvocato, vediamo un po' che dice.
The water is cloudy and dark. I wonder what kind of fish can survive in there. And who catches and eats them?
Jones and Partners Chambers. Please leave your name and telephone number. We're in your corner.
Hello, Madam Fortuna.
Adrian, I knew you would call again.
Who else could it be?
Pick a card.
Stop.
I've drawn the chariot.
Oh, you were stuck in the snow?
No. No. Your card, Adrian. You're looking for the right way. You will have to make a decision. I see. Death.
Again.
Someone will shoot out your light.
How am I supposed to understand that?
You don't need to understand, Adrian. But you can put up a fight.
How can I put up a fight?
Stay away from shootings.
Yeah. Thanks. What a load of crap.
Insomma.
Just look at that. That's a buyer's mailbox. And there's the post from today. The package is from a tea supplier. It says here that the customer is Gordon's Palace. Either the postman's quite lazy, or he doesn't like Murray. Maybe I should take the package to him. I'll be dropping by the hotel sooner or later. What else is there? that must be mine. The sender's a drug company. I'll leave the prescription in the barrel, so Abaya knows that I picked up my medication myself. The medication that Dr. Winterbottom prescribed for me. Halo Paradox. For the treatment of acute psychosis with delusion, hallucinations, or cognitive disorders. Oh, great. She's declared me officially crazy. A packet of tea from Murray. At least that's... I don't want a beer, nor am I in the mood to get my nose broken.
Ok, direi che per oggi è abbastanza. Qui c'era il panettiere, no? Ci lasciamo verso la piazza del villaggio. Io avevo trasformato un bel pub, poi... Oh. Ognuno ha i suoi gusti. Allora, falsa deposizione del testimone muore. Perché Moray insiste nel dire no? Cancellato. Pensa sul serio che io gli dia quella foto così. Falsa deposizione. Vittoria, come farà a riprendersi Vittoria da sola nel suo castello senza nulla? Oggi è già domani. Un luogo nella foresta, dovrei trovare un luogo ben preciso nella foresta, un luogo che ho visto durante la mia ipnosi, un fosso in cui cadde Angelina. Vale la pena provare, la dottoressa Winterbottom potrebbe avere ragione sul fatto che mi serva davvero qualcosa che mi ancori alla realtà. Quindi è seguito da Mary, perché Mary dice Mary sarà pure un bastardo deviato, ma devo comunque ringraziarlo per avermi riportato tutto intero nella mia stanza d'albergo ieri. Dopo avermi ritrovato nella foresta, come faceva a sapere che lui fosse lì? Riportare il pacco all'albergo, non mi sembra questo un grande sforzo. Bene, proviamo. Pacco per l'albergo. Perfetto, così mi ricordo la prossima dove devo andare appena riprendo a giocare. E con questo è quanto. Siamo passati a capitolo 2. Anche la dottoressa ci dà del pazzo e ci vuole ancorare alla realtà, e quindi ci dice di andare a trovare quel buco. Che bella ancora. Un buco. Vabbè, alla prossima. Bella a tutti. Ciao.